The Lamborghini Revuelto made its much-anticipated debut in a series of events at Automobili Lamborghini's Italian headquarters on the 29th of March. The new V12 hybrid plug-in super sports car was presented firstly to media in the new Emissions Technology Center at the heart of Lamborghini's factory by Automobili Lamborghini chairman and CEO Stephan Winkelmann, together with other board members. The international guests then toured the new production line for the world's first high-performance electric vehicle, visiting specialist facilities such as the Composites Development Center and highlights such as the museum, a special display of heritage cars, and Parco Lamborghini. And now let's watch the reveal of this amazing machine. Be sure to subscribe to DPC Cars for future videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new Lamborghini Revuelto. Revuelto, in the best Lamborghini tradition, is the name of a fighting bull. The bull was fighting in an arena in Barcelona in 1880, and he was a fierce bull. So it was a good pick for us to choose him. Revuelto has to sound well, also in terms of translation. It has to have a story, a story for a perfect car. Then we pick it. And it's also good for the idea, because Revuelto, let's say, not literally, but liberally translated, also mixing up things. And I think that this is a perfect underline for what we're doing here, no? With the technology which we are doing best and with all the innovations which are coming. So this is a perfect blend. And now I hand over to our Chief Technical Officer, Ruben Moore, who is going to explain you in depth what this car is all about. Ruben, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Stefan. It's really a big pleasure and also a big honor for sure to present you the technical details of this fantastic car, because it's not only a car for us. I mean, it's the car, it's our flagship, it's our pinnacle. First of all, as Stephan Winkelmann mentioned already at the beginning, it's a high-performance electrified vehicle. So it's not one of these downsizing plug-in hybrids that we don't want. We want to have a performance car. And I can guarantee to you, Lamborghini, you expect more performance. And this is the street car with the maximum performance we have ever brought to the street. Secondly, you expect from us also for sure emotions, sound emotions. And perhaps, as you could hear already before, we worked intensively to improve even the sound character of our fantastic V12. And if you're revving up the engine, the crescendo is even the best one that you can have in the history of Lamborghini. But more than this, we worked on this car also to have the best bandwidth of driving experience. And you can have also a very sharp handling, because especially on the sharpness, we worked a lot. And I can tell you, it's the best car on the market that you can buy for the reactiveness, because we combine a natural aspirating, high revving V12 together with the electric boost. And this is outstanding and not available on the market. Now the gearbox, it's an 8-speed double clutch gearbox. Later on we go a little bit more in the technical details, is in the back of the car. We have incorporated an additional electric motor, so overall we have 3 electric motors. Let's take a look at the carbon fiber monocoque first. In this case, we have combined the latest technology of carbon fiber, so we use 3 different technologies. We use a pre-brake, we use RTM, and for sure our very famous and patented Lamborghini forged carbon fiber. In this case, first of all, the monocoque is completely new. We have the first time used a so-called rocker ring concept. This is a specific ring that increases dramatically the stiffness. The car is bigger, so the monocoque is bigger. And also in the last 10 years, for sure, the regulations regarding safety regulations have increased dramatically. So based on these boundary conditions, it's even more impressive to have this weight reduction. On top, every sports car driver knows that for a sports car, very important is the stiffness of the body. Because at the end of the day, this allows you to have a precise and a perfect setup for the suspension. And also on this we were successful, because we have improved the stiffness of the monocoque by 25%. The heart of the car is, like Stefan mentioned before, the V12. And also this V12 we have revised dramatically. Because in this case, more is better. We have the highest power output, 825 CV. We have the highest specific power output, 127 CV per liter. We have the highest maximum rev limit up to 9,500 RPM. This is the highest rev limit that we have ever in a Lamborghini street car. And for sure, we have improved the sound emotions, like already mentioned before. And we worked especially on the reactiveness. So how the revving up speed of the engine is, this is not comparable to the Aventador. We have incorporated an additional electric motor. This allows us to have a real four-wheel driven car, even in the electric case. And like a double clutch typical, we can shift smooth, we can shift faster, but also in this case, we know that you love also the shifting emotions of the Aventador. Therefore, we have incorporated also in one of the modes also the typical drama shifting, so that you feel really the thrill when you shift up under full load. With this car, you can really drive on the racetrack, and the car directly understands what you want, in which direction you want to drive. This is definitively 2 levels better than the old Aventador. In the interior, we have now a 3-display concept. Means for the first time, we have a display also for the co-pilot, and you have a central display that is completely free configurable, like in your cell phone. And I can tell you, only here we have only 4 examples. You can have full electric city driving in a kind of stealth mode. You can have long-distance traveling comfort driving in Strada. You can have fun to drive. I can promise to you, it's the easiest to drift car in this segment. It's so easy to achieve the limit, you cannot believe it. And for sure, you can have maximum attack if you go in Corsa performance. You have the maximum lap time. And I can tell you, on our internal test track in Naldor, on the handling track, the car is even faster than the SVJ of the Aventador. So it's really incredible. Overall, we achieve 1,015 CV maximum power output. This is incredible. And even more impressive are the acceleration numbers. So we have around 2.5 seconds from 0 to 100 kph and more than 350 kph top speed. But now, let's take a look a little bit more into detail about the design. I ask on stage my friend and our chief designer, Mitja. He will explain you all the details. I wish you a nice evening and see you. Mitja.
Grazie, Ruben. My heart is bumping, to see a car, it's like really when you have a child and, today is the day when this child is ready to, to go to see the freedom to be handed over to you, all of you. We wanted to create a spaceship. You see already here the exhaust pipes, they are really looking like this car wants to take off, and you will see also it's a next level interior design for Lamborghini. When you come here to Lamborghini, of course, we are stepping all together in huge and fantastic footsteps. So we took inspiration on our fantastic cars. For me, number one, of course, always the Countach, because this car is giving our DNA. So we have the silhouette line and the scissor doors. Then I'm very much in love with the Diablo. The Diablo is the crazy car for me. And for sure, you can find some inspiration here on the blade on the rear. We wanted to embrace, we wanted to celebrate this fantastic powertrain. So all the lines are starting with a very pointy shark nose, embracing this engine. And you will later see, I like very much motorcycles, we made this engine visible. Yeah? So this is the first Lamborghini V12, not only natural aspirated, it is also aspirating the free air because you have a fantastic view towards the car. My coolest feature here is the Y shape, and when you just imagine driving this car through the city centers, through a tunnel, this will be really, really recognizable. And it was such a cool theme that we put it basically in every little detail, such as the wheels, by the way, are 21 inch on the front, 22 inch on the rear. This is outstanding in this segment. Then we have here this very exciting Y-shaped air intake, then the blade, floating blade, and later you will see my favorite view is the one here with the exciting exhaust pipe systems, where all the lines are finishing. Feel like a pilot is our philosophy. So it's a pilot interaction. So interior is designed in a completely new way, using the philosophy to see it really deeply integrated, have a most lightweight dashboard that you can imagine. And for me, it was also important when you drive this car on the track that you have a fantastic drivability, because you have also a fantastic outlook and a fantastic view out of this interior. So every knob, everything is giving you the special feeling, because we always want to have a touch-based HMI system, but you will always find the typical highlights of an haptical system, for sure, to start with our fantastic power button that we will never give up. Then also in every detail, not only of the exterior, not only of the interior, we have also our new HMI graphic design, also more reduced in terms of color, more precise, and also here more pilot feeling. So let me say now goodbye with my favorite picture of our new car, ready to take off. And again, thank you so much to every one of you from my side as a designer, to all the team of Lamborghini. And now I call on stage our chairman and CEO, Stephan Winkelmann. Grazie. Thank you.
I would like to use the opportunity to thank all the people who worked hard on this car in the last years, because they did a fantastic job, and I think that this is going to be a great success. We already have collected a lot of orders from your side, and this is giving us, let's say, a lot of passion also for what we are going to do in the future. So thank you for that. It's a pleasure having you here. Grazie mille e buona serata.